One Piece OP16 English edition by a single box, random number 30. We've got our fellow crewmates in on the die 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there is 10 times with the 10 pips. Here's our order. Send you guys to the table so I can get this printed. Collecting black labels like infinity stones, he says. He said, I can't hear you over my black labels. Good luck, everybody. I didn't write one box on it. Let me write one box. There we go. There's a Togepi slabs. Maybe a buyer. Not the biggest, or I know they're not the biggest sellers, but I've ever seen it get a buyer. He's looking for Togepi. There we go. Let's see what else is hiding. You got number 8 and Newgate on the number 3 SR. Submitted my first. Yeah, actually, Doug, I was gonna ask you, how's the sub process like for Beckett versus PSA? Because I'm about to send a batch out in the next week or two. We got number 1, and wow! Right away, dude! Who's got the number 1? Mark the Shark, continuing his reign of supreme. Buggy the Clown on the alt leader. I just like this card because of how goddamn blue it is. That is sick, that is sick. Very easy, the value is there. 75, you get it back in 15 days. I mean, I'm just gonna do the Volk submission. In terms of packaging, is it the same as what you do for PSA? We got number 1, number 4, and this box said, how about we just give it all to you right away? Luffy. This is the green Luffy in the set, number 4 on the alt art. He's got the wax fruit on his fists. Number 4, Tres. Yeah, I packed the same. So you're able to just sub it with the one touches. Now we got number 5 on the Luffy and 4 on the rare. Yeah, at this point, I'm convinced there's a manga hiding in this box. How good it's been. Kuzan number 3. There's Buggy the Clown on number 8 SR. Oh no, in semi-rigids, I've subbed in a one-touch or a top loader? You're allowed to do that? Orsolino on the 3. Shiryu on the number 8 on the SR. Oh, I've never subbed in a one-touch or top loader. Okay, I was about to say, I would be very shocked at anyone accepting top-loaded cards for grading. So they also require the semi-rigids, right? I mean, do they just like the card savers, the same ones? All right, we got 0 on the leader. All right, we got 0 and Boa on the number 2. I mean, really, it takes me like 10 minutes of just doing research and figuring it out. I just have not looked into it at all yet. Hoping either this weekend or the weekend after. to get into getting that batch out. I know I'm sending my Kaisa from Riftbound in this batch. There we got 0 and Yamato on the number 8 on the SR. 3. Just got a bunch from Voltex for cheap. Yeah, Beckett's not like super specific on which semi-rigids or rigids you need to use, right? Mind you, I have Card Saver 1s. Like, I've got 3 cases of Card Saver 1s, so I'm just gonna use those. Number 2. And Monkey D. Luffy on the number 5. I think Card Club has 3 or 4 cases of cardboard golds. Card Saver 1s. Then we got number 4. Number 5. I've used different brands before. Any brand works for Beckett. There we've got number 6 and number 6. Dude, if I get a black label on that Kaisa, man, I'm gonna be so ecstatic. Then we got number 1 on the buggy. Yamato, number 7. And Sakazuki Ankle Breaker, number 5. Just gotta make sure the sizing is right. Bandai product? It's not Bandai. Kaisa is, Riot. Rito. Yeah, it's Riftbound. But I've seen a lot of Riftbound grades pretty well, so. Then we got number 9 on the Yamato. 2 and Borsalino on number 3. Especially the overnumbereds, they usually grade really well. So I'm hopeful. I gotta check Beckett's pop report, see how many, like, if it's got a high black label rate. There we got number 7 and Yamato number 7. Because if it has a higher pop rate in the 10s, I'll feel a little bit more confident about it. 0 on the Traffy and 8 on the Prisoners of Rioting. Ivankov, the king of the drag queens. Ace on the number 1 for the leader. Kobe on the 4. Yamato on the number 6. Marco on number 4. And Shot on the 0. People use semi-rigids for other uses. I don't like them for anything outside of using them for grading. They don't really protect the card all that well, man. There we got number 1 and number 5 on the Momo. There's our first Don. Sending in One Piece and Dragon Ball. Some people use them for binders. There's binders that take semi-rigids. The pocket would be huge. The pocket, like, you'd only be able to fit like 4 cards per page. There we got 2 and Swagolino on a 3. 4 cards a page? Yeah, okay. I mean, I also don't like, my issue with like binders too. If it's like really expensive cards, if you flip those binder pages wrong, you are bending the card. Mind you, it needs a lot for it to like crease or actually have like an indent or an imprint of the bend, but still. There we got number 5. Let's go to Navy headquarters on the 8, and there is our second Dawn. By some people, I'm assuming graders. I mean, if you have them like prepped and everything, and it's just like, here's my binder of cards that are ready to go with grading. Because once you have them prepped and everything in there. There we got Teach on the 0, Yamato on the number 6, and Little Oars Jr. on the number 7. Easy to transport and mass, lets the buyer see a card out of the sleeve if you need. I mean, I use the sleeves, so I have the semi-rigids, and then I've got the sleeves with the pull tab. I really like those sleeves. I think if I'm vending or doing anything with that. I'm just using those. Then we got number 1 on the rare, and Katarina on the number 4. Blue pack, second from the end. But I also have, like, I think Card Club's got 2 cases of the penny sleeves with the tab. There we got number 2 on the leader. Number 2 on the Ben Beckman, and Jimbei on the number 7. Sometimes easier to ship if they really use cardboard on both sides and put it in an envelope. I've seen that, but I've also seen people put top-loaded cards in an envelope. There we got number 9 on the Yamato. I also just hate it when cards are shipped just in a plain envelope if it's a valuable card. Number 8 and number 1 on the Vista. Oh my god, I've got this crazy story with a Pokemon card that I bought on eBay once. I'll tell it after we do the roll here for the Dawn. Top 2 spots get done. Just a top loader, and they don't even put like tape or anything on it too, so the card's like about to fall out of the top of it, and you're like, this is great. Trusted buyer. We got 7 times on that die. 4, 5, 6, and there is 7 times with the 7 pips. Tres getting both of the Dawn. All right, we'll say the numbers as we see them. We got 5, 5, 8, 2, 8, 8, and 3. We've got the Luffy Altar on the number 4. And the alt leader of Buggy the Clown on the number 1. Again, love how blue it is. All the different faces he makes. Buggy's great, man. Especially in that arc, he was fun. One Piece, set 16. English edition random number 30. We've got number 29 coming up right after this, folks.